Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. If you're new to the channel, I'm glad y'all are here. Hopefully you can go looking up and down our channel, different videos, and it's all kinds of stuff on there. If you're our subscriber, welcome back and thank you for all the support. So today, this particular video should be a pretty interesting one. It's one that a lot of people has sent out either through email or comments, mostly through email probably. Can't remember off the top of my head, but quite a few like, hey, I see all those books. You got a lot going on behind you. And some people have sent some like negative comments. I mean, it is what it is. If I don't like it, I just delete it. So it's kind of a waste of time on their part. But anyway, it is what it is. But like, man, you just got my OCD's kicking in. It's too crazy. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I got a lot of crap. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but my goal is to reorganize this for sure. Probably going to get some smaller shelving or something. I got to figure out something. It's definitely bothers me. But my little area of operation is not really big out here because I don't have a separate shed or anything. So I'm working with what I got, but it is on my mind and on my checklist to chop at, to get a little bit better organized for sure. But I've been blessed. I've got a lot of stuff. I just need to organize a little bit better. But the main point of this video that everybody, what I was getting around to, is they wanted to know what they see all these books back here. They want to know, what books do I have? I kind of gave a sneak peek on that. I showed a few books that, if I remember correct, like the real knife craze got out of control. I mean, it's really gotten out of control because you get, say, this knife right here. I mean, it may be now going for $100. This Hammer brand fish knife. I don't know. This one's in pretty dang good condition. I could clean on it some more, but for now, I cleaned it enough that I'm gonna carry it some. But it's just giving an example, like how, like, oh, 60, 70, $80, but it's kind of going up and down. It depends on, I'm not hurting anybody's feelings, hopefully, or whatever, but it's kind of like the different channels, whatever knife they get on, like on a topic, or let's say, I don't know. All right. This is, give you an example. So the Victorinox is the Officer Swiss, right? So let's say whatever the situation is, this is the hot knife right now. And they love this knife. And another channel, man, yeah, I love this knife too. And another channel, I love this knife too. And it's okay to love the knife. I'm not saying anything. It's just funny and ironic, I guess, at the same time. You know, you can get this knife, I think brand new, this kind of model right here, which is the Boy Scouts. I've got this one for like $12 in an antique store, but it is missing the tweezer. But that's besides the point. This knife, everybody will go out and start buying it, and then there's people that watch that literally that's all they do is a either full time or a part time. They sell on eBay. That's what they do to supplement income. And hey, they can do what they got to do, especially these days, right? And then it drives the price up because everybody wants it, that watches all those channels and whatever. I know I'm telling the truth. Like, I see it, I watch it. And this knife would be $75, $80 on eBay. Like, that's kind of like the driving price, right? And eventually they either run out or it just kind of like, nobody's buying it. So then they start marking their prices down because nobody's buying the dang knife. So it's just supply and demand, right? Simple supply and demand, but it's just with social media and everything, and it really don't take long. So somebody can show this particular knife on a channel, and then I give it 12 to 24 hours, and it gets noticed by the time everybody gets to seeing it, and then I say within 72 hours, it's went from a a $20 knife to now it's like 50, 60, 70 bucks for them. So kudos on the people that are lucky if they like this knife. If they're stocked up with these knives, they can make some good money on it. So, but that's it. It's just, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I see it all the time. I watch it. It's I'm not mad at all. It's crazy. It's funny. But a lot of people do complain because they're like, man, I can't even get into an entry level collecting knives because the dang prices are so high. I was like, you know, I've had people email me like, what's the deal? Do you know what's going on? And I'm like, I just told y'all what I feel is going on. I think that's what I see. But anywho, enough on that. It's just funny. It is what it is. Don't forget to get y'all's wax, RCO Rubidoux Creek wax. Get it on Whatnot. Y'all know where to find it. So we're gonna get to the knives, and then I've got a package from. I sent him a text. I knew it was coming. It's from my stepdad, Jack Nealon, which he lives down in Rayville, Louisiana, which is another guy sent some knives in. Bo Lofton. I don't know if he watches this channel or not. He said he's from Rayville, Louisiana as well, but he sent some knives to the Knife Doctor. So I saw that video. It was just pretty ironic. Small world, right? But we're going to look in here. I've kind of forgot what the knives. He sent me some knives. Kind of did like a trade, I guess. I sent him one of those in the prior videos. I cleaned one of the 25 Alt Tees. I cleaned them up and I sent it down there with the original sheath that I had found for it. I think it came with it. I just kind of lost track of the timing on it, but hopefully he got it today or it's going to be down there tomorrow. But crazy mail, I don't know. Somehow or another, I got the package before mine got down there and we sent it out on the same day. So it's like yeah. So we're going to get into that, and then we're going to get into the book. So y'all hold tight. I know everybody's been wanting to see all these dang books. We're going to get to it. All right, let's get to the box. I'm not going to show the address, y'all. I'm just not going to do that. I don't want nobody getting hurt trying to go down there and be creepers. Not to say y'all do, but there's all walks of life that watches these channels, so y'all know what I mean. That's why when you see people not showing addresses, that's the reason. FYI, not to insult anybody's intelligence. This is a Hammer brand, by the way. Pretty old one. It's got got oil on it before I clean it, but it's got the big arm on it. So it's I think it's 1930s to 40s. Let's see. Like I said, he didn't send a note. He didn't think about it, but it is what it is. But here's some knives. Look at them bad boys. So let's get them. I'm going to reuse this box and the bubble wrap. So if somebody buys a whole bunch of knives or something, I might be reusing the box. So it's like, don't reinvent the wheel. Recycle. So put that out of the way. Look at that. It's like that pretty celluloid or whatever it's made out of. That's beautiful. I think he said this was a German. No, it's a Schrade, old Schrade Walden. And that's the number. We might look that up in a minute. That's the patent number. I think it's 896K. It's got that good carbon steel. I think he cleaned on it some. I'm not really sure. Or he maybe just picked them up. I know he picked them up somewhere. He got them off a guy, but it just needs a little bit of TLC. It's missing the shield, but I may have a shield. That may be a future project. I'm sure I got an extra parts knife. So if I can pop the shield off, it'll go in that to make that a complete knife. So got that right there. It's a case. Got good bone handles. Look at there. He sent me pictures of these. Blade's a little whittled down, but I mean, you can kind of straighten it out a little bit. You have to drop that kick, but the only thing with grind that kick down, it may you don't want to get too low where you can't get your thumbnail in there. But to reprofile the blade, you could, but I mean, it's still usable. I think that is, I don't have all these memorized. It's like an 80s, looking at this. Yeah, I think it's right here. It's got that crazy S on it. Yeah, it looks like it's from the 80s. It's a nice knife, though. Everything's got snapped. Just somebody used it, or used it a lot. But I can always use it as a parts knife. I mean, it's still a good knife, but you have to be careful, grind those pins down. I always replace it. I could always switch out blades. I could take all the stainless steel blades out. If I come across, say, a case knife that's similar, I can, put the like high carbon. I can't get that. See, it's done drop down. Hold on. I'm gonna bump my deal. I got to get to my little. Yeah, see, I don't know what the heck they were doing with it. Springs are good. It's pretty clean. I mean, like I said, you can still use it. But the bone's real nice, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can put this in the parts bin. Maybe some kind of project down the road. So, we shall see. And then this last one, old timer. It's an 8-aught-T. Pretty sharp. I'm not sure if he bought it sharp or he already sharpened, but everything's there. Pretty clean. Nothing wrong with that. Still usable blade. I mean, I could make it go down a little bit, but I mean, technically I wouldn't even do anything to it, to be honest with you. Leave it like it is. Yeah. Nice knives. I love it. Them handle scales. So let me see if I can find more about that knife. Y'all hold tight. All right, looking at the tang stamp here. Let's see if y'all can. Hope y'all can see that or not. Well, maybe. There you go. Schrade Wallen. So it looks like this one is right there. Think that's it right there. 1946 to 1973. That's a tang stamp they used right there. That was just the ones that had stainless. So pretty much the same years. This is not stainless. Or this one's not stainless, but yeah. See it right there. Number 8. Represent 3-blade knife with 2 blades in one end and 1 blade in the other end. Yeah. There's 2 blades on one end, 1 on the other end. Okay. Let's see. 9. It says miscellaneous, so it's not. Don't have a 4 on it, so it's not a. Don't say celluloid. Huh. See, it's 896K. Hey, buffalo horn. Let's see here, K. Brown lined cream. So it's got a K in it. I'm going to say that's what that is. Brown lined, and it's got cream color. So, yeah. Of course, this guy wrote some. I thought he was from like Georgia or somewhere, but I think he's from Ohio. But it's got some really good, got different brands. Pretty good books. See, it's got all these serial numbers in it. But these books, I got pretty much most of these were in. It's a big antique store down in Springfield, Missouri. Y'all see me going in multiple times. It gets hit really, really hard. Sometimes you can time it just right and get a good knife in there or whatever. But these books, they got a huge book section in the in Relics. It's called Relics. Sorry, it's called Relics. And yeah, I was in there and these books were not in the section. It was in a weird section of the store. And I just happened to look down and I saw something that caught my eye and said knife. And it was this book right here. This main book right here. See, it says Romance of Collecting Case Knives, 3rd edition, Ferguson. But this is by Miss Dewey P. LaVonna Ferguson. She was getting in there writing books, doing her thing. I'm not sure if he had done passed away or something or what. I don't know the whole backstory on it. There's some write-ups right here. You can snip a picture of it. But yeah, they're Fairborn, Ohio. That was the mailbox. So I don't know if they're still alive or not. I don't know. You can see when this one was printed in 1976. But anyway, this is what I saw, this part. And I said, whoa, I just stopped down. I mean, it was in a little cubicle spot. And it was this knife right here. Y'all seeing it, right? And then it was this knife right here. It's a different one. Romance of Knife Collecting. I guess it is a romance. It's hot romance right now, believe it or not. But it was this book right here. I'm going to go kind of slow so y'all can take a snip or whatever you got to do. If you want to go see, I'm sure you can find these on eBay or some online bookstore. But you got that one right there. Then this one. A lot of them just ain't a lot of pictures, but it's got different part numbers showing the list price of them, I guess, back then. So I had that one. There was this one. Like I said, some were by him, some were by her. Here's one. I've got that extra knife right there. It's pretty cool. I saw it when I connected to. I said, shoot, I need to get that one. I am going to, that's going to be in another video. I'm going to restain my bone to where, because it was pocket worn, that big old queen that I got. It's that book. Of course, then you got this book. Had this book. Like I said, some are thicker than other ones. Some's by the missus and some is by the gentleman. At this book, that book, and another big book right there. This one's collecting Cattaraugus, Robeson, Russell, and Queen knives. These big ones actually got pictures in there. They're not color, but y'all can see what I'm working with. So it was weird. Might have been this. No, I think it was this one I saw. Either one. What it was, they were in that bookshelf and they were like this. They're just like this, sitting in a bookshelf. And I was like, of all the places where it was located at, I grabbed every one of them. I was like, hey, I mean, it is what it is. It's a savage world out there. I spent the money driving all the way to Springfield, so I was going to get the books, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, those are what I found in Relics in Springfield, Missouri. All right, so this is a good book. The ones that are into making knives or just learning about heat treating and such. It's a pretty cool book. There you go right there. You can go on Amazon. I think that's where I got it. It's either that or one of the like a knives online supply store. Pretty good. It just goes in and talks about heat treating. And it's actually got colors where you can kind of judge by the color of what what the forge temperature is. Different heat treats, color on the blade. We need to hear about that bluing Blueback. But really good book. Got this one right here. And then get into the good stuff. So these book, it's by Roy Ritchie and Ron Stewart. There's several editions out there. Y'all seen this in a prior video. I found this in another store. It's like had relics in the heading of it, but they had a lot of knives, but they were super expensive in there. I did get like one or two one time that I thought was a okay deal. That was in Lake of the Ozarks. But I saw this book sitting in the shelf with some other like antique books and collectible stuff. And the old man, I think he wasn't in real good shape. But the daughter and her, I guess, husband or whoever he was kind of running the store. And I was like, ma'am, I said, can I buy that book? And I was like, yeah. But he had it, and I don't know if he bought it from somewhere or what. But he I don't know. But he had it. I think he might have got it from another store somewhere else, but had that information in there. I mean, she gave it to me for like, I think I paid her $10 or something like that. It's pretty good book. It's got color in it. Like I said, there's the ISBN. I don't know if you can find it. I mean, that's what it was new back in the day. I paid less. That's pretty cool. I haven't had time to even read through all these books. So much data and information here. But that's the one I found. And then this one I found, forgot where I found this. It was in another one of them stores. I think I paid less than that. But there's that one's 5th edition. I don't know what I got a bookmark for. Looking at something. Anyway, got that one. And this one I got a while back on eBay. I paid $20 for it. It's pretty cool. I haven't really looked through it that good, but that's it right there. All right. Then we get into the higher end books. Now I'm going to show a snip here soon. Y'all going to see it on the screen of what the current price, some of the current prices are on eBay for some of these books. It'll blow your mind. It's going to make you go, wow. But C. Houston Price. This is the 10th edition. See how they're different sizes, right? It's a good book right here. It's not as real big as the 15th edition. I don't know if they make a 14th edition. I'm going to assume they do. But I've never seen it. So I don't know if they skipped a year or I just haven't never seen it. But I know they got a 13th edition. And like I said, I'll show you all the snips on what the prices are. They got the 13th and the 15th is just crazy amounts of money. And I don't have a 13th. And if I ever come across one, I sure enough will pick it up if it ain't stupid, crazy expensive. But I got this in another, I don't even remember where I got this at. Got it somewhere. They had a sticker on it. I think I don't know. It probably paid around, I think it said around 18 to $20. It wasn't nothing stupid high. It was in another antique store up towards Jefferson City. On the other side of Jefferson City, it's a small town up there on the other side of Jefferson City. They got two off one of the main highways, one of the connection highways. It was in one, they have a couple big consolidation or / antique stores up there. All right, here's the next one. Right here. It's another, this is the, what edition is this? 12th edition. So 10th, 12th. I'm sure that maybe they got 11th one out there. I just haven't came across it. If it is on eBay, they probably want stupid amounts of money for it. But I got this one. This one I actually found. It's a antique store me and Kojak like to hit up in Lebanon, Missouri. It gets hit super hard. but I found this one probably about 3 or 4 years ago. I think it was the year right before I was living here, and then I moved to Georgia, and I came back. But it was the year I just happened to saw it. It was in a section. I saw knives, and I grabbed it. But yeah, I got it there. I doubt you'll ever see a book in there again because there's people going there every day looking for stuff like that to get hit. Local people from around Lebanon, Missouri. They hit it hard. Then here's the famous one right here, 15th edition. I don't think they made any more after this. I don't know if something happened to these guys or they just lost funding to make these books. I'm not really sure the whole backstory. I'd be real curious if y'all know. But there it is. This is like I said, it's bigger than the rest of them, as you can see. So I guess they went out swinging, as they say, but this is the big one. I found this one. I paid about $30 for it. I found this one back in 2023 down in Pine Mountain. There's an antique store in Pine Mountain, Georgia. Went in there, and it was there. So if I'm not mistaken, I probably said it before, I think Mr. Kevin Knife Doctor had found this. He's got this same book from that place, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. That's just what I remember. But it's ironic. I don't know. We might have found them at the same time. But I went in there with some of my stomping grounds and, yeah, picked the book up. And rest is history. So I got more books. I know y'all been looking up there. I'm going to break out the rest of them. Let's get to it. All right. So this one, pretty good book. So this one's Pocket Knives. I got this one on eBay. I think I paid about $14 for it. I don't know what they are listed brand new, but it's okay. I think it kind of got. It's just kind of like highlights different knives in there. I mean, it's not bad. It's got a little bit of history and stuff in it, you know. I'm just saying I thought it was thicker than what it was. But it's not bad. It's not a bad book. You may get it cheaper than that now. I don't know. I bought this probably last year, I think. Like I said, it was on eBay. It may sell it on Amazon. I don't know. I haven't had the time to look or nor thought about it. But that's where I got this one. And then this one, I got this one on Amazon. And I paid, I think, about $15 for it. Like I said, it's new. So, pretty good book. It's got all the different, talking about the Army knives. That's where I got, that's the unit I used to serve in right there. Engineers. Y'all can do, if y'all really interested in this, y'all can Google 1st Engineer Brigade. And Wikipedia, which I don't always believe in Wikipedia, but I looked on there, and they're pretty dang close with most of the history. So if y'all Google it, y'all can learn about that. Some of the history. They're World War II. There's another patch talking about, I forgot both of those knives, Camillus and the Imperial. But, of course, I got one of those. But pretty cool book. Definitely pretty good book. It's not bad for sure. It's got a lot of good history in there. Real nice photos. Very well done book. So I highly recommend getting that. It's definitely probably most of y'all's budget. If you don't want to get some of them crazy expensive books that they are now, recommend getting that. So you got that one, and then of course this one right here. Pretty cool book. You can get on Amazon. I think I got this one for $10 for free shipping. Not bad. It's almost be a good little bug out. It's kind of got survival stuff in it, be a good bug out, or just camping or whatever for your bug out bag or camping. But pretty cool book. Good to read. Got different models of some of the knives in it, but it's real good books. Nothing super stupid, crazy expensive or anything. So now, we got a couple more books. We're going to get to it. Of course, this is a pretty cool magazine. I got it for free. I bought a knife and some other stuff in the antique store, and the guy was like, hey, you want this magazine? I was like, sure, I'll take it. It's got some good stuff in it, right? Pretty interesting. So hey, it's free 99. Ain't much in the world free these days. This is a good book right here. Very smart guy. This gentleman right here, he's got a lot of stuff about knife making, different steels, how to temper a lot of different steels, how they made different alloys and stuff that go into the steels to make these super steels. So this guy right here, he developed MagnaCut. So he probably don't really have to work anymore because everybody that buys MagnaCut, he gets a chunk of that money. But he also has a contract with Buck. I think he works with them, with Buck USA. But very good book right here if y'all interested in just reading through. It talks about edge geometry. So a lot of the BS y'all hear from me is come out of this book because I've read this book. I've had this book. It first got published a couple years ago and I saw it. But it talks like 15 and 20, W1. It talks about all these different steels and how to heat treat and all kinds of stuff and what makes these steels. So very, very good book. If you want to add to your collection, you can go on Amazon and get it. Like I said, it's a very, 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 I'll let y'all look at it again. Very, very well made book. And just, I wish some of it would have been in color, but, you know, does it really need it? I don't know. It would probably cost more. But maybe they'll make another one and add color to it. And I mean, of course, go up in price. I'll probably still get it if it ain't stupid, crazy expensive. But either way, just it's just a lot. It's a lot of information here. A lot of information. And then this next one is it's kind of like that other knife that let me get it for y'all. I'll flip stuff over here. It's like this one, but I feel like it's on steroids. So you can get this one on Amazon. I don't know. That's the list price, but I had got it on Amazon for $20 a while back, and it's a very good book. So if you're into see, it's got a lot of the same pictures and stuff in it. But this would be a good if you're into the military pocket knives and such. These two right here. If you get both of these right here, I highly recommend it. Kind of merge two because one's gonna have stuff that the other one don't have, and you know, vice versa, and some have the same. So like I said, this is a really good book. Recommend go get it. Like I said, it's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's just got more. So, I mean, all right, got this book in a antique store. Pretty cool. Never seen one like it before. It is by Colonel Robert Mays. I don't know much about him. I guess he's retired colonel. Got into collecting knives, but it's a big book, so the print's pretty big, which is cool. Don't strain your eyes as much to read it. There's a lot of history in here. They got razors, got all kinds of stuff. It's a pretty cool book. I found it in the I guess that's him right there, the author. Now that's a knife collection right there. Whew. That's impressive, and it's probably not even the whole room, if I had to guess. So, but I bet he got good deals on them. So, but anywho, I found this book. I ain't even had time to read through all of it. I found it in an antique store. It's one of them. Like I said, I've never seen it before. It's pretty old. I don't even think it's before I had the ISBN number stuff. So yeah. All right, still got them coming. Y'all hold tight. All right. I don't even know if some of these are in videos or not. I can't remember, but look, I still got the little where I found this one, $10. Pretty cool book. Just another one's got different. Like I said, a lot of these books have the same knives in them. Some don't. It's just they all got their little twist on it, right? That'd be cool to have a display like that. But just another book. It was there, and I grabbed it. So I got that. This one. Oh, there's their booth number. $5, y'all. $5 for this. I don't know what they're going for now. I paid $5 for it. It's got keen cutter and stuff in it. Just another, I saw it and I grabbed it. I mean, $5, you can't, like, psh, wish I could have found the rest of them like that, but there's the ISBN number. That's all I saw. It was in a bookshelf stacked in there. It wasn't even where you think it would be when I found it. But I found this up in Jefferson City in an antique, what they keep calling an antique store, but it's I don't know if I really call it that, but I got that one. And then hold on. Hold tight. Hold tight. Let me grab the rest of them. I'm trying to get one at a time. They're all going to fall down. So found this one. Found this one down. There's a couple big antique stores down in Ozark, Missouri, and this one was in there by Jim Sargent. I think he made a bunch of different kind of magazine. I call them magazine books almost. This got color. Pretty cool book. Like I said, I don't know what they're going for now, but I like to, one of these days, I'm going to sit down and just kind of go through each book. I really need to, just so I can see it, maybe to trigger something when I'm out and about or looking at a knife. I got that one. This one down, it's an antique store down in, I believe it was Cuba, Missouri. There's two antique stores there. I found that one down there, happened to go in. This is Levine's. That's another knife. I call it magazine book kind of deal. Pretty good book. Like I said, $8, but I think I ended up paying only about five or $6 for it. They took like 10% off or 20% off. I can't remember because I bought it with I think a couple knives. But it was in there, and it was in a weird spot as well. I just happened to look. I just saw that, but I remember seeing his name on some other books. I said, let me look at that, and then all of a sudden, boom, I didn't even see the knives. I was looking at this, and then I kind of read down. It's like, oh, snap. Looked in there, and I was like, all right. One in a pawn shop. It's another by the same author. This is 5th edition. I don't know. This one's 5th edition. Pretty cool book. Got a few colored pictures, you know. It costs money to print a lot of stuff in color. Pretty cool book. And then lastly, it was a guy had reached out. This is another one I found on I got on eBay. So I think it's 3 knives that I found on eBay. That's the only place I could find it. Actually, it was cheaper on eBay than it was on, I did see some on Amazon, but it was cheaper than Amazon because people sell used on eBay. I remember that now. But one of the subscribers reached out and said, "Hey, you need to look at." He actually sent me a picture. Emailed it to me. He said, "This is a good book. This is like one of the best editions out of this by this guy right here." I was like, "All right, I'll try it out." And like I said, I got it for, I think I paid $20 for it. I don't even know what they are brand new back in the day. See, it was $30 back whenever this was printed. I said I got it for about $20. And it's thick. It's a thick book. So, but yeah, he reached out and told me he had got the book, and he said it was really had a lot of information in it. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll get it. So, but that's the book, y'all. I know it's a lot. I know it's gonna be a long video, but I wanted y'all to see it good. Hopefully y'all like the video. I know it's a long time coming. Like I said, time is something I just don't have a lot of it all the time, as they say. But like I said, a lot of people reached out. It's like they wanted to get a better look at, because all they could see is some of this, and either my head was in the way or whatever. They wanted to look and see the book. So, that's what I did. So y'all saw what I got. As far as knife books, I keep getting, this jacket has them little wires. They poked me from running that little wire wheel on that grinder. It slings them. It does pretty good for a while. Then finally it starts slinging them. I know they're cheap made ones, but you got to wear eye protection. There's no excuses. Like, you got to wear them. You have to wear eye protection, some sort of eye protection. I even recommend, if you wear glasses, get you some kind of little or snap-on insert things that go on at least around the edges of them or something, like something. Then if you're cleaning knives or working around stuff like grinder or something, it's gonna get you. It hits me in the face all the time. So, but anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and do me and Kojak a favor, hit the subscribe button. The next video y'all should see will be, I'm gonna be working on either cleaning a knife or working on a knife, or maybe both. I don't know. We'll see how time goes, but it should be interesting to some at least. But like I said, y'all reach out anytime, shoot an email. I'll try to respond much as I can, or drop in the comment section if you got a question as well. And if I can't answer it, somebody somebody else on the subscribers or something could drop in and answer the question. So, and some have, I think, in the past. So if they know it and I don't know it, hey. But don't forget the wax. Don't forget, get your Rubidoux Creek Outdoor Wax, y'all. Don't smell bad, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And put it on your steel, leather, wood, whatever, shoes, boots, you name it, right? But like I said, yeah, a lot of these books you can find on eBay, but they're kind of high. I'm not gonna lie. I've already showed y'all some of the snips of what a couple of the books we're going for right now, and that's just like, golly, I couldn't believe it. But supply and demand, I guess they only printed so many of them, and a lot of people that's got them don't want to give them up until death do his part kind of deal, I guess. So it is what it is. But hey, on a positive note, y'all stay positive, stay motivated, stay vigilant in this crazy world. And I hope to see y'all next time. Like I said, I'm sorry it took so long to show these books. I know a lot of people were hitting me up, but I finally did it. Hopefully y'all got something out of it. Y'all can go look and order your own books and enjoy them as well. I'm hoping to sit down and go through all of them. Just maybe it'll trigger something in my mind or memory down the road. So, but y'all take care, and I hope to see y'all next time. All right.